Alright, so this is a 1995 Polaris Indy 500 Evolved chassis. Not a famed wedge, but it's pretty clean overall. It's got 2402 miles. That is original. Speedo does work, so that's actual mileage. Brakes work. Seat does have a little rip there. The hood isn't perfect. Windshield isn't perfect. You know, chip there. Hood's got a little crack here. Everything else is pretty good. You can see I started up and drove it forward a little bit. There's no snow, so can't really drive it around, but just wanted to see if it ran and drove, which it did. I haven't checked thumb warmers and all that, but light works and all the gauges seem to work, so I'd imagine those work as well. Track is pretty much mint condition on this, studded. Just stock track size, but it's really clean for how many. It's probably the original track. It's pretty malleable. Skid's in good shape. It's on the lower setting here, so you could drop it down, make it a little higher off the ground, which is probably what I would do. Shock's good. Runners on the skis are good. It did come with extra runners. I don't know if you see them over there in the tarp, but front shocks are decent. I'm assuming they're original. It's not the cleanest sled. Interior isn't too bad, but it's got some corrosion here and there. Story on it is, old timer used to have the kids run around on it, and then I think the story is he moved south, or he was gone out of state for a few years, and it sat. Mice got in the air box, got back, found out that was the problem, cleaned out everything, took all the gas out of the fuel, went through the carburetors, cleaned out the airbox, everything. Then he let it sit for like 5-6 years or something ridiculous. So you can see it's got 09 tabs on it. It was the last time it was registered. So I think probably been off the trail over 10 years. He said that the kids were running around the yard a little after that, so probably 2010, 2011 was when it was really put away, but that explains why it doesn't have a whole lot of miles, being it only really drove around a few years, about 10 years before it was put away. 10, 15. I mean, that's pretty much all I got. I can show you it runs. It had good compression, 130 and 125, it looked like, so. It doesn't really like idling, but it's kind of warm out today. Middle of end of summer. I'm guessing he didn't tune the carbs. He didn't actually drive it, but did skid the track there, so. Brakes work. Does have a little crack there, so it's got a little mishaps on it. Other than that, well, I'll show you. Yeah, if you have any questions, I guess, on the comments. Otherwise, have a good one.